All right, today on the Man Cave, we are taking a little break from getting our hands dirty here in the workshop to talk more about coffee. Now, the last time we talked coffee, I presented to you a machine that gave you a handcrafted coffee experience with machine-consistent results, and that was DéLonghi's La Specialista. Now, that is a beautiful machine for people who want that handcrafted experience. If we were talking cars, this might be the difference between somebody who chooses a manual or stick shift over somebody who chooses an automatic. Now, they're both great ways to drive, but they both give you a different driving experience. It's the same with your coffee machine. Some people are just looking for a little bit more convenience, one-touch convenience. And for people like that, we've got DéLonghi's Dinamica Plus. Now this is an absolute gem of a machine. Just take a look at it. It's beautifully designed. It's got a really small footprint, very compact. It's going to look great wherever you put it. Let's go through some of its highlight features. This is a bean-to-cup machine, which means that it's got an onboard coffee grinder. This is DéLonghi's metal conical grinder. They call it a tubeless system, which basically means that you minimize the amount of leftover grounds from one grind to another. Simply put, you don't get traces of yesterday's grind in today's cup, so you get a fresh grind every time. Of course, you can customize the grind size via your grind size selector on board there. Now, this also features a dedicated thermal block water heating system. Simply put, you have the perfect brewing or extraction temperature every time. So you know your espressos are going to be great. You've got an onboard coffee grinder, you've got the thermal block system, which means that you're going to have the correct consistency, the nice crema, a nice sort of nutty head on your espressos. Espressos are going to be perfect, but what about milk drinks? This machine will do that as well, thanks to this thermal carafe for your milk and its latte crema system. Now that means that it will prepare milk drinks with just one touch. I'm talking about your cappuccinos, your macchiatos, your lattes, your flat whites. It'll prepare all of that. Now all of those drinks have little subtleties when it comes to the type of foam and the type of steaming of the milk. You want a nice sort of firm head for your cappuccinos, but you want nice micro bubbles for your lattes. This machine will do all of that thinking for you. It'll take all the guesswork out, and with one touch of a button, it'll prepare those milk drinks for you. Now, the beauty of this machine, if you ask me, is the balance between convenience and customization. You can actually just choose whatever drink you want via this 3.5-inch colored TFT over here. Press it, and it'll prepare that drink. The machine can do all the thinking for you, but you can also customize it to a certain extent via these customizing controls over here. You can make 2 cups instead of 1. You can add more aroma or more coffee grounds, and after you customize, one touch again, and it'll prepare the drink just the way you want it. This machine is so smart. Well, it's one thing to talk about it here in the workshop, and it's another thing to see it in action. So I want to set it up in the kitchen to show you just how capable this machine is. All right, we've got the Dinamica Plus set up here in the kitchen. Water reservoir has been filled. We've got beans in there. The machine is primed and ready to go. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to prepare any of the coffee beverages that you see here on this 3.5-inch TFT. Let's start with something simple, really basic, your basic espresso. So we've got our demi-tasse. We've got the same adjustable coffee spout that we have in other DéLonghi machines. We've got it set up. All we need to do is press our selection, in this case espresso, and fire away. It's making the extraction. It's looking pretty good. The smell is just right. All right, that was your basic espresso where the machine did all the thinking for us. It's just extracted the espresso based on the presets. And take a look at what we've got over here. The smell is fantastic. We've got just the right sort of consistency, a nice crema on there, nice little head. It smells great. And that is flavorful. And that just took like 2 seconds to press that button, and you get a perfect espresso every time. That is good. Now, we knew the espressos were going to be good, but what about milk drinks? Don't you worry, I got you, fam. The machine will prepare any of the milk drinks available here on the preset, cappuccinos, macchiatos, lattes, etc. And the latte crema system will take care of any of the milk requirements. Now, it's really simple. You can go ahead and press any of the presets there and get yourself one of those milk drinks. Or you can do something fun, like download the Coffee Link app from DéLonghi, which is available for Android and Apple phones, and you can customize your drink, add some aroma, add more milk, etc., etc. Or you can also save up to 4 different profiles for 4 different users, which means that 4 different users can have their coffee the way they want it every time. So let's get ourselves set up for a basic cappuccino. We've got our milk, and now it's dispensing a nice extraction. Our single shot espresso is going in there, but just look at the way it's creating that. It's making a really nice sort of separation. It's great presentation here. And just like that, we've got ourselves a cappuccino. Just take a look at this. This is beautiful. Look at that presentation. Look at that beautiful separation we have over there. Really nice. Now, when it comes to cleanup, it's also very simple. It's a one-touch affair. All we need to do is turn our thermal carafe towards clean, and the machine actually cleans itself. All right, now once the latte crema system has gone through the self-cleaning process, it's very easy now to actually remove our latte crema system and pop that straight into the ref. Now, we know the machine is really good looking and we know it's really smart, but what else will it allow you to do? It will actually allow you to show off. Say you've got some friends coming over and you want to treat them to some latte art. Well, the machine will actually help you do that by taking the guesswork out of steaming your milk. I've been practicing, and the hardest part is getting the right amount of micro bubbles in your steamed milk. So let's start by pulling ourselves a healthy double shot. All right, we've got a beautiful extraction here, nice crema, great aroma. Now let's set ourselves up with our steamed milk. Let's let the latte crema system take the guesswork out of this. It's looking good, it's just the right consistency. All right, it looks like we've got just the right consistency here for a little bit of latte art. Let's give it a try. Now that is not cafe perfect, but it does look pretty good. Trust me, your friends are gonna be pretty impressed by this. Now, we made some quality espresso, some really good looking cappuccinos, and this dreamy latte over here, and it all came out of this one machine. If you're looking for high quality coffee at the touch of a button, take a closer look at the DéLonghi Dinamica Plus. Well, that's all I've got for you in this episode of the Man Cave. I'll see you guys in the next one.